For Unit 7, Day 1, we're going to talk about quadratic graphs and their properties. You might know quadratic graphs as a parabola. So here's an example of what the parabola looks like. It's a U-shaped graph. And we're going to find out what the different parts of this graph is called and why they're called that. So up here is a list of all the different vocabulary words. I think it'd be easier if I just go through on the graph what each thing is. Okay, so first, for labeling the vertex here, the vertex is right here. Okay, it's either the highest or the lowest point of the graph. So we're going to do a V for vertex. 2, the axis of symmetry is a dashed line that goes through the vertex, and it is a vertical line. So it goes up and down like this. And then we label it as the number it goes through, which is 1, and it goes through, this is the x-axis. So this axis of symmetry is x equals 1. Okay. For the max and min, for to be a maximum or a minimum, you're looking at the vertex. So this point is the lowest point this graph's going to go. We see the graph's going to continue to go up forever. So this bottom point right here is the vertex. And because that's the lowest point, this is a minimum. Okay, we're going to use min for minimum. The x-intercepts, those are where does this parabola cross the x-axis. So right there and right here. So at 3 and -1, so we would say that is 3, 0. And this point would be -1, 0. And then number 5, what is the y-intercept? So where does the parabola cross the y-axis? And it crosses right here at -3. So that would be 0, -3. And let's go ahead and figure out the point for the vertex. That point would be 1, -4. Alright, so for part B, we're going to do the same thing. So where is the vertex? Okay, so part 1, label the vertex. So this is the highest point. That vertex is 0, 2. The axis of symmetry is that line that's vertical that goes through the vertex. Okay, and because it goes through at 0 on the x, this is x equals 0. Is this a min or a max? Well, this is the highest point of the graph, this vertex is, so that makes it a maximum. The x-intercepts, where does the parabola cross the x? That would be at 2, 0 and at -2, 0. And then where's the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept is the same thing as the vertex in this case because it's on the vertex. So we'll just say that this is the same thing as the vertex this time. Okay. In part 2, again, we're going to identify the parts of the graph, but we're going to list them here to the side. So my vertex is here, and that would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3, 8. The axis of symmetry goes through the vertex, right? So that would be x equals 3. The vertex is a blank. Is it max or a min? Well, it's the high point of the graph. If it's a high point, it's a max or a maximum. Okay, the x-intercepts are a little bit tricky. So we can see here that your point is not exactly at where the two lines meet. It's kind of off to the side here. Same thing here. It's not exactly where the grid lines meet. It's to the side. So this point is really like saying 0, or not 0, I'm sorry, 5.9, 0, because we didn't go up or down. And then this one, we only go over a tiny bit, so I would say like 0.1, and then we stay at 0, -0.1. and then that one is 5.90. And then the y-intercept, oh, let me back out here. So I went ahead and listed those there. And then the y-intercept is 0, -1. So right there, 0, -1.